Welcome back to my channel, guys. So today we have a 2019 15-inch MacBook Pro that is MDM locked. In today's video I will show you how to bypass the MDM lock and also restore a time machine backup so the MacBook could be used again. This is a bypass and not a permanent removal. Before these steps are done, the first thing you want to do is put a fresh installation of macOS Sonoma. Once done, I set up the Wi-Fi to verify the MDM. Once the Wi-Fi is put in, you can see that there's a screen that brings you to remote management. You cannot get past this screen without putting in the company credentials that it was originally enrolled under. At this point, you're going to want to shut down the MacBook and start it back up in recovery mode. To go into recovery mode, you have to hold down the Command R keys together while turning on the Mac. You want to keep holding them down until a loading bar on the bottom of the Apple logo appears. Once in recovery mode, you're going to want to click the Safari option. Type into the search bar skipmdm.com. This website makes it super simple to bypass the MDM. Once the site loads, you can click the Copy Auto Bypass for Reset option, and it will copy a command script you will be using. Once that's done, exit out Safari and click the utilities on top. Open up Terminal. Once you're in Terminal, you paste the command script you copied and press Enter. A list of options will be shown and you're going to enter the number 1 for auto bypass on recovery. After that, it will be setting up a user similar to when you create one when you're first setting up a Mac. Your full name, then a username, and then a password after that. This command is a script that creates a user in terminal with the MDM bypass scripted in. It basically tricks the computer into thinking there's no MDM. Once the user is created, the program is done and you can restart the MacBook. When it starts back up, you will see the username you created along with the password that's prompted. These are all made in terminal, so make sure you input the correct user password for the Mac because you will be using it going forward. Once we put the password in, it brings us to the default setup pages that you normally go through when setting up a new Mac. You can log into your Apple ID and have full access to the computer. At this point, the bypass has worked, and the computer can be used normally without any restrictions whatsoever. In this video, we take it a step further by restoring a time machine backup. To be honest, I didn't really know if this was going to work or not. Before I made this video, I made numerous attempts at restoring a time machine backup, only to see the remote management page again when setting up the Mac after the restore. These next steps is what I did to finally make it work for me. So you want to open up Migration Assistant and wait for it to load. After it loads, you can choose the first option. Plug in your time machine and wait for the computer to recognize it. Click on your time machine and then click on your backup file, which should appear in the next window, and press continue. On the next window, the computer will take some time to calculate the size and files and data on the backup. You actually don't have to wait, and you can press continue. On the next window, it will show the username the time machine backup is under. Click password and create a new password for it. Once that's done, the next step is important. The window asks if you want to replace the existing user that we made in terminal during the bypass. We want to click the second option of keeping both user accounts. I believe this was key in keeping the bypass active when the time machine restored. The next window asks for authorization from the user account you made in terminal. Input the password and press continue, and the Mac will restore the backup and you are done.